Okay, my name is Gaya Felix Gideon, and I was a part of the student life movement ABU's area.
Okay.
And of course, that is where I met my beautiful wife. So
Yeah.
you can, yeah, go ahead.
So my name is Jose. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And here with me is my husband for a lifetime. And we met in Ahmadu Bello University, who he later introduced me to student life led movement. And yes, we did evangelism together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very important. Before
Yes.
before we
Before
started
we even
before we
started the
started,
relationship. Yeah.
yeah,
So that's it.
we've actually okay. I think I can answer that for no, none amongst us that is older in marriage. What do you want?
Really? And you?
Okay. Okay.
How
How
many
many
days?
days?
Oh God.
Um,
Yeah.
we've been married for one and
One
okay,
year,
one
nine
year, nine
months.
months. Yeah, yeah. 1 year, 9 months. Yeah.
So that's it.
I heard about the True Love Waits program in 2016, shortly before 14th of February 2016. Um, I was in the chapel then, that is Chapel of Redemption, and one fifth Sunday, they announced that there was going to be a program called True Love Waits program. And for me, I I was curious about what true love could mean or meant. So I decided, okay, fine, let me just attend. And I attended True Love Waits program with some of my friends. Yeah. So that was how I got to know
Yeah, this
of
is the
true
same
love.
with that period.
Yeah, of course, I was still single then. Yeah. So that was how I heard of True Love Waits program. After the program, I that was when I met with my spiritual father, God rest his soul, Mr. John Ochepo. I met him after the program. He was assigned to me, and he met me and he talked to me. Okay, even before I met with him, what led to me meeting him was that I made a commitment to remain pure till I get married. And so special cases were mentioned of which I was a part of, and then I was asked to wait behind. So when I waited, different counselors were assigned to all of us that waited, and Uncle John Ochepo happened to be the person who was assigned to me. So we started a kind of a follow up program with him, and then that was basically how my meeting him started, my meeting GCM started, and all of that. Yeah. So I did make a commitment. In my own case, I would say that I was skeptical about it. I was skeptical because for me that was the first time I heard of a program like that. So if not that, I heard people say it. People came to give to share their testimonies on the program, and then that was when I felt that okay, I think this could be possible. So I just took a step of faith, of which I believe that if I had just left after the program, then it would have been a different story entirely. So it was meeting Uncle John that helped clear every doubt that I had even after making the
I
commitment.
heard about true love with from my husband, then who used to be my friend. And then he invited me. I was like, inviting me for a Valentine program on the 14th. Will you be available? I was like, okay, sure, no problem. And then that was how I attended, and they distributed this card, and they said it was called commitment card. Yes. So I collected, filled it, and although I just collected because I was like, okay, commitment card. What's so special about this card? Yes, the commitment card worked because I kept it in my Bible. So anytime I look at that Bible, anytime I look at my Bible and look at the commitment card, I'm like, okay, we have to stay here. Yes, so that was how okay. I think that was how I heard about true love from my husband, who used to be my friend for now.
the commitment was useful, and it was useful in the sense that I think if we never had anything, like that commitment that was kind of restricting us from doing certain things, then I think probably we wouldn't have gotten married the right way. And that's just in my own opinion.
Yeah.
But the fact that, we actually made a commitment to God and to our future partner, then we were just friends. So the commitment was first to God and then to our future partner that we are going to remain pure until we get married. Um, it wasn't easy. The journey was not easy at all. Saying it was easy would be a pure lie. It wasn't easy because there was a time it got so serious that we both had to sit down. We just had to sit down and talk about it. And we said, look, if we go against this thing, we are not getting married. Yeah. That was just about like a big thing. So
yeah, that was it. And although the temptations, it was not easy, should be told, it was not easy at all. And one of the boundaries we had to give ourselves was to meet in open space. So front of chapel was one of our usual perfect spots to meet. At least people are moving around, and then it really helped us. It really, really helped us.
Why I think that it was important that we waited is because even as married couples, the topic of sex is something that is very serious. Yeah. And as married people, you know that the moment you begin to engage in sex, it's not something that you would want to say, I want to just pause for a moment. And I can only imagine the disaster for people who are not married. Having children out of wedlock, could even contact diseases and all of that. So it was very, very important, that we actually had to wait. At least now we're having a baby when we want a baby. Yeah. Not that, out because of circumstances and all of that. You have to train a child when you're not prepared. And the pleasure that comes with it is something else. I don't think that one who is not married will be able to control all of the pleasures and all of that. But one thing I would love to add, because I know this interview is going to be played to people who are not married. So one thing I would want to add is that, this sex thing could look, intriguing to people who are not married. Sex thing that's when you hear, your ears are just itching to hear, you want to know what it is and all of those things. He said, when you get married, you're going to have it and have it in abundance.
And get tired.
Of
exactly.
it.
You get so tired.
So the idea is it's better to wait.
Yeah.
Because you're going to just have it all. Yeah. So
yes, and then there's the skills that comes with it. Like when you're doing something bad, you are not comfortable doing it. So why do it? Just wait for the right time, for the appropriate time, and then you enjoy it. At least there's no guilt. When you are doing it, you know that God is being glorified and you're enjoying it. But when you're doing it outside marriage, there's this guilt that comes with it. So why stay in guilt when you know you can enjoy it when you are married? And apart from that, again, I think it is safer to just enjoy sex when you're married, not still single. Yes. So there are a lot of consequences attached to, let me not call it sex because it sounds more fornication. Yes, that's the word. There are a lot of consequences attached to fornication before marriage. A lot. I mean, including your mental health will be destabilized. Take it or leave it. You'll be feeling guilty. You can't think properly. Different things will just come. Different things are just attached to it. So I think it is better you just stay clear of it. When you're married, you enjoy it, but I think it is better you just stay away from it before marriage.
A mentor is there so that the person who has decided to make a commitment can be accountable to him or her.
Yeah.
That is the very, importance of having a mentor around you. I remember, sometimes when I had issues, it was him I could just meet and talk to. He was so open-minded. I can go to his house anytime and then just discuss with him about issues of life, not necessarily relationship, but because this is a relationship program, there were times, of course, in fact, many times that we talked about relationship, and he would guide me and tell me things that I can boldly say today helped me, in standing for the commitment that.
Thank God for mentorship in the courtship, because there are days that it can get overwhelming, and then you just look for who to talk to, and then here comes the mentor, and you talk to them. They give you, thank God for godly mentors. Yes, emphasis on godly mentors. They put you through, explain to you, okay, oh, we've passed through this stage. This is what you should do. This is what not to do. So I think mentors, okay, I call them shareholders, and they are needed. They are really needed in relationship. In courtship, you just need these shareholders, because you will not know the benefits until you are in one or two, and then they just come in and just they've gone ahead of you, so they know that person. They know better, yes. So they explain, oh, this is what you should do. Okay, this is where we got it wrong for you, so that you won't fall into the pit. They just help you out and make it look so easy. Yeah.
The first question is sex good? Yes, sex is good.
Yes.
A capital yes, yes. Sex is good. Sex
Yes.
is pleasurable, no doubt. But marriage is not, all about sex.
True.
In fact, when you get married, you know that this thing that you used to think of, that you are freaking out about,
Yeah.
it won't even happen every day of your life,
Yeah.
despite the fact that you have the opportunity of doing it anytime and
Yeah.
any day, anytime. But it won't even happen every day.
True.
So, like, marriage is not all about sex. Yes,
True.
it is way much more than just mere sex. So,
Like, there are weightier matters in marriage than sex. Sex is just part of it,
sex
but
is just a part.
with weightier matters in marriage, sex is just the apex of love, and then just to help reduce the weightier matters.
Yeah.
But there are more weightier matters.
And of course, let me add to that again. Sometimes, this, there is a way sex just brings the both of you together more.
Yeah.
Maybe in case there was any, argument or disagreement on something, sex is one of the things that bring spouses together.
Yeah.
So I just thought it's important to add that part.